Dobar dan, puno vam hvala što ste me zavolali do Zagreba na konferenciju. Puno vam hvala još što radimo zajedno v Europejskim odboru regija. Nažalost, neću govoriti hrvatski. I'll start with something a bit more general, guys. When I was in national politics for quite a lot of time, basically European politics. I was a member of the European Parliament, I was a Minister of European Affairs, a Minister of Digital Economy and Administration and so on and so forth, and then I decided to move into local politics. Normally people do it, the other way around. And everyone was saying, this is fantastic, you will be building and expanding one of the greatest cities in Europe, which is Warsaw. You will focus on concrete action and so on and so forth, which is true. Because, I can tell you that it's much more exciting than doing national politics or doing European politics. But I was not ready for the multiple crises that befell Warsaw. And the important thing is that I discovered that it is the cities that are actually now made responsible for dealing with most of these crises. First, of course, the pandemic. And by the way, we had a very difficult government. Fortunately, we won the elections, but we had a very difficult conservative populist government, which was fighting with local government all the time. But we had a pandemic, and cities are not responsible for dealing with pandemics, right? 80% of what was happening in Warsaw was pushed in our direction, and we were basically responsible for most of it. Okay? They were just giving us orders. I run 10 hospitals. So on day one, they said, prepare one hospital for COVID, right? Then 2 days later, they say, no, you need to prepare every hospital. Every hospital needs to have a ward, COVID ward. And they gave us 2 days to do it. Then war erupted on our eastern border. And of course, again, cities are not responsible for migration policy. Cities are not responsible for dealing with refugees. Yet, again, it was us who had to deal with refugees and with migration crisis. And by the way, if you remember 2015, when Europe was overrun, Croatia as well for a while, with refugees, everyone was panicking. 200,000 people were coming to Europe at a peak. 200,000 people a month at a peak. We had 300,000 people in Warsaw in three weeks. And we were left from Ukraine, and we were left to deal with that on our own. Why am I telling you that? Because it turns out that it's exactly the same case with climate change. That everyone thinks this is like, European stuff, European solutions, national governments, and so on and so forth, and we are later on only responsible for implementing these measures. Well, not true. Because if we really want to deal with the climate change, then we have to empower the regions, we have to empower the cities, because at the end of the day, we are responsible for dealing with the consequences, and really know how to do it.